dos, tres, cuatro. All right. What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Joe's McFly. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is the Pinstripe Strong podcast. We're going to talk about that right now. I'm going to wait for Chris to get on, and then we're going to talk a whole bunch of stuff. So, if you guys are joining here for the first time, first of all, thank you. Appreciate it.
We're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Hello.
Real quick, you know what I mean? Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. Hello, darling.
What?
That's all. Oh, shit, we are live.
Yeah, but I haven't done the thing yet.
Wait, this is just a practice run?
No.
Oh, this is real.
We're actually going to do it. It's just that...
Oh, this is real.
It's just that we haven't started. How the fuck I mute this shit? Yeah, but I haven't done the thing yet. Alright, okay. This way I can see the chat. Right over here. Kid on my bed. What up, y'all? Hold up. We're about to start in a few seconds. I just gotta make sure so that this shit is not lagging. This CPU is not the strongest of CPUs, of course. How is everybody doing? Go talk some Gerrit Cole in this podcast, a little bonus pod right here. Wanted to do it yesterday, but Christian had no internet. You trash, son.
Yeah, Spectrum, you are trash.
Son.
You finished it.
Yeah, Spectrum, you are trash, son.
Yeah, man, I had no internet. My security camera wasn't working. My phone, nothing was connected.
All ages, different faces. Okay. Damn 47. Hold on, we're about to start this right now. Not now, but right now. Okay? Not now, but right now.
Not now, but right now. I need you. Wait.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
We go.
I'm doing good, DZ. All right, let's start this. No lag. Today is December 11th, and if you're hearing this podcast, then obviously Gerrit Cole has signed with the New York Yankees. I think it's obvious by my tone that you know that he signed with the New York Yankees, because this would be a very somber podcast, or it may not even be a podcast at all. We might actually be recording this on Sunday on a normal schedule or whatever it is, just because, it's not a happy occasion. But the Yankees go ahead and they do it, and not only do they do it, but they do it in record fashion. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Brian Cashman being a Godfather, all this stuff. Today, Pinstripe Strong, episode 61.
Let's do it. Joe, we're live.
We're left?
We're live.
We're live?
I mean, I'm going to say this. I mean, you could cut this out, but...
No. What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Joe's McFly, and I wanted to welcome you guys to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. If this is your first time listening to our podcast, first of all, thank you. And our podcast is, of course, brought to you by Jumboy Media. Go to jumboymedia.com to get all of your merch. Oh, the
Pinstripe Strong merch.
Yeah. But they got a whole bunch of merch in there, too. You got Pinstripe Strong merch, got John Boy Media merch, everything with one big happy family. So make sure you guys go check it out there. And also take a look, venture out through the website. Let me know what you guys see. Also, if you guys are listening to this on podcast or wherever you're listening to this, make sure you do leave us a 5-star review, most notably on Apple. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. And make sure you guys leave some voice messages for us. Should be the link in the description somewhere, as we're going to go ahead and play them in the future and see what we'll do. We'll talk about scenarios or whatever it is.
Facts.
But, Chris,
Yes.
we are having this podcast because the New York Yankees of the Bronx, haha, Anaheim.
The New York Yankees of the Bronx.
New York Yankees signed Gerrit Cole to a 9-year, $324 million
Dollars. Record setting.
Record setting. Strasburg was king for a day. Or 2 days. Or I don't know.
Whatever.
How do you feel about Chris? Rapid reaction on this deal. Go.
I almost cried. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was very. You know what it is, man? Like when you finally get it. You know what I mean? It was like 11 years, and you finally get your man.
Finally.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I freaked out. I thought it was fake. I saw I go on Twitter and I see Hubs. He put it. He's like, "Oh my God, we got him!" You know, and I'm like, "Wait a minute!" And then I saw another account, and it was just, I don't know, man. It was amazing. I wish I could go back to that feeling at least one more time. But how about you, man? How you reacted?
For me,
you were streaming actually.
I was streaming. Something told me, okay? Something told me, hey, Joe, why don't you just stream today? Because I had like all this energy and I was washing clothes, right? I was in the basement washing clothes, and I'm like, you know what? Should I stream? I asked people on Twitter. I'm like, yo, should I stream? They're like, yeah, what the fuck? Is that even a question? Are you serious? Hell yeah, stream. And so I turned on the computer, and I'm just talking to people. We're talking about different stuff. I'm like, yo, the Yankees are aggressive, but I don't know if they're going to do it. You know, let's see how aggressive they're going to be, blah, blah, blah. Cashman and the stuff that he was talking about earlier in the day. And, you know, you just didn't know. You didn't know where it was going because you don't know all of this background stuff that's happening, right? Like all of this stuff that's happening, we don't even know. You know, for all we know, you know, in the war room, quote unquote, you got, you know, Cashman has like henchmen going back and forth from like small little Oompa Loompa henchmen that go from his room to like Cole's room to say, Master Cashman has said, you know, like all that shit. Master Cashman is
Little
prepared
gremlins.
to offer you. You know what I mean? And so it was
Right.
all of that shit. And then my stream goes down. Right? So then I'm on the stream, and then I'm on YouTube, and then my stream goes down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then I get it up again, and then as soon as I get it up, I come across, I think it's like, if you guys go look at my stream, it's like around the 14th minute, around there, and then all I see is what we talked about, exactly what we talked about, Chris. John Heyman tweets out, I don't know how subtle this was really, but John Heyman comes out here and tweets out, I want to read the exact shit. Here we go. He says, breaking, : and this is like all exclamation. Like he took his time to write this shit. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like.
Yeah.
So he says, breaking, Gerrit Cole to Yankees. Remember I said that is never like a full complete, you know, it's like Gerrit Cole to Yankees, period, 9 years, period, 36 M per, 324 M total. Wow. Yo, Chris, every time I see that shit, it's like, whoa. And the Yankees are actually introducing him next week. Introductory press conference next week at Yankee Stadium. So they said, no. We're not going to do this at the winter meetings. No. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck that. We're going to do this at Yankee Stadium. Okay? At Yankee Stadium. Yo, first of all, that signing shook the baseball landscape. And then I took it to Twitter and took to Instagram, and I proceeded to throw a million memes, like memes and videos and funny ass shit. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out my YouTube page and my Twitter and Instagram at Joe's McFly. You'll see it. Let me know if you want to laugh. Follow me on there. You can follow Chris too.
Chris McFly 28.
Yes, Chris McFly 28. Feel free to do that. And it was crazy to me. It was just real crazy because all you heard was,
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him.
We definitely got him. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. And, you know, it went from, because I'll be honest, there was a point in the early afternoon that I was like, oh, man, Joe, I'm kind of losing hope here, man.
No, because then you see like, oh, shit, the Yankees ain't doing shit.
No, exactly. And it's like, there was, you know, when I saw Cashman talk and Boone talk, it was like, well, you know, if we don't get him, you know, we do have, you know, we're just going to pivot and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bad, I think. Well, what's going on? But everybody was talking about like, oh, you know, the Cashman and Boone, they were oozing confidence. And I'm like, really? Because I was just listening to what they were saying. I should have known better. But then there was a moment where I started seeing some Anaheim news, like, oh, that they're only going to do like 20 million AV.
They had like, the Zach Cozart news.
Yeah, that's Zach Cozart and all that. And I'm like, wait, the energy is kind of shifting. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. And then, oh, like, Angels are out of it. That is Dodgers and the Yankees. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
I didn't trust that. I didn't trust that Reddit post.
No, I didn't trust it. I mean, I never trusted the whole mystery team bullshit either. But then the freaking news came out, and I was just blown away, man. I was just blown away. I'm so happy. You know, obviously a lot of things. I want to thank Andy Pettitte. Well, Aaron Boone for even having the idea of bringing Andy Pettitte along.
Of course. And
it's definitely true, man. That he was definitely a big hit, and that was one of the things, if not the main thing, that Cole was like, you know what? I do see myself. Like,
well, we're going to talk about interesting tweets because you also always like to see, and by the way, Ken Rosenthal just reported that, you know, it looks like Rendon.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. They got to try to pivot somehow, some way. The tweets that came out, you know, after were great. You know, there were some really great tweets that came out, kind of like putting shit into perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's from Yankee players, talking about different stuff, whether it's, you know, just how Gerrit Cole was and all of that stuff and what he actually wanted and everything. So it's some good stuff. I mean, I don't know.
You got him?
I got one right here. Let me see here. I have. We'll talk about the players' reactions in a few because
that judge.
So, you know what? Let's talk about Gerrit Cole's deal first and foremost, right? So, of course, it's a 9-year deal. That's the length of it. 9 years, $324 million.
Mm-hmm.
Has a full no trade clause, right? And he has an opt out after the fifth year.
Yes,
right?
2024.
So it's 2024 opt out. That doesn't sound like 5 seasons. 2020,
2021, 2, 3, and then after 2024. That's fine.
Okay. After 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
So then after 2024 or whatever it is. So that was
yeah, and there's no deferred money either.
Yeah, no deferred money. Yankees don't do that shit anyway. The deferred money shit. They don't believe in that shit. They want to be done with paying you after that's it. I think it's silly. And not silly. I mean, it's a strategy to it. I guess to each their own. But after the player is already long gone, you're still paying him. It's like, bruh, like.
Yeah, that's you don't want a Bobby Bonilla situation.
I mean, it's not as far as Bobby Bonilla, but sheesh.
Right.
Anyway,
and it's 36 mil basically
per year. Yeah, and Ken Rosenthal said if Cole exercises his opt-out from the Yankees after 5 years, he would walk away from $145 million, sources tell The Athletic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know, and a lot of people are talking about, you know, the fact that the Yankees gave this guy a big, you know, the big contract and threw a $300 million and his age and all of that stuff. But, you know, Jack Curry did post that as we expected, Cole is now the highest paid pitcher in baseball. Yankees targeted him and then hunted him down. Smart and savvy move, especially since they have $50 million coming off the books. But then we talked about that. It's probably more.
Yeah. I mean, and wait, well, before we get it, because it is more because, of course, you have Jacoby Ellsbury coming off and Tanaka and Hap. Well, we'll see what happens with Hap, right? Because there's
Right.
going to be dominoes that fall because of this. And I'm excited for this Cole signing, not only for Cole, but we get to see what the Yankees' offseason is going to be, right? So that's going to be, because now you got your top target. You got the top part of your pyramid. From there, things start to trickle down and start to kind of fix itself. Even though that's not how you build a pyramid. That's a really bad explanation.
Well, whatever their top target was.
What the hell is wrong with me? What am I saying?
It's
Why
fine.
would I start at the top?
Yeah, you got to start at the bottom and then work yourself up.
An idiot.
It's like a diamond.
Shannon,
No. Well, Cole under pressure, you do make diamonds.
Yeah.
With Cole under pressure. No, but
I don't know.
yeah, Cole under pressure is you make diamonds. At least that's what J. Cole said. Now, but so basically they got their top target. Yeah, Cole under pressure. What that makes diamonds. That was a line. That was a bar.
But I understand it's a bar, but is it true? Is it Cole?
You want me to you want me to ask Alexa?
No,
real
we're
quick?
gonna find that shit out tonight because I don't know. Is Cole under pressure?
Yeah, you make diamonds when you put Cole under pressure. You make diamonds.
Okay.
You don't know that. You don't. No, you're confused.
I mean, I know that there is. We'll find out. Maybe the chat will let us know. I don't know. I'm not gonna believe in that too much. But anyway, we'll get you guys the answer sometime in this podcast. I'll let you guys know. But listen, coming back to this, it's like, and there's some funny tweets, of course, that came out. How he says, because this guy, he said, Yankees miss out on Gosman and desperately. I gotta read the tweet, bro. It's just, Yankees lose out on Gosman, sign Cole in desperation.
Yeah, that was the funniest motherfucker. That was the funniest tweet ever.
I gotta give him credit. Gotta give him credit.
That whole Cole and the pressure shit. Like,
Yeah, Ray Rado. That was funny.
He said desperately needed to sign Cole.
Yeah.
No, but that was funny. That was a gold tweet of 2019.
Yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, the Yankees and apparently Matt Blake, he actually was a big part of the meetings as well. So he hit it off really, really big with Cole because of his super analytic side. I just kept thinking when they said that, I just kept thinking about Larry Rothschild. Like, so I don't know why, Chris, and I'm so sorry for doing this. I don't know why.
Do it.
But it just felt like, okay, I just kind of imagined Larry Rothschild in that situation, and then everybody's at the meeting talking, being mad hype, and Larry's like sleeping and snoring on the side. Or,
with his hands crossed.
That's gross. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not saying that he's
just imagine,
worker,
but imagine like at the meeting and then Cole looking at Larry Rothschild like, damn, do I really want to work with that guy?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on here? Is
Like,
everything okay?
Yeah, like Sonny Gray didn't want to work with this guy.
Yeah, and then out of the corner of his eye, Cashman is noticing him like, oh shit, what the fuck? He keeps trying to talk to him like, hey, pay attention to me. Like, and he's noticing Cole looking at him out of the corner of his eye like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's like, nah, but Cole over here, man. Like, yo, look at all the great things. And he's like, so, all right, so this is the pitcher coach, right? All right, cool.
And then he's trying to have a conversation with Larry. Like, so Larry, I mean, how are we gonna work together? Like, well, splitters and
Nah, he's like disgruntled and shit. All right, you know what? They're just gonna tell me from the top office what we need to work on, and I'm just gonna let you know. Okay, that's basically what it is. It's like, wait, you don't believe in this shit? It's like, no, I do, but I guess. Like, whoa.
I guess. Horrible, man.
It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this meeting short. Yeah. The Yankee meeting was 2 hours only for some reason. Don't know why.
Cole abruptly ended the meeting.
As he said, he had to go use the bathroom, and we'll continue the meeting later. No scheduled time at this point in time. Ken Rosenthal reports.
No, that you imagine like that was a situation that Larry Rothschild's still the pitching coach, and then like years later, Cole writes a book. He's like, "Hey man, so what, yeah, people always ask me why I never signed with the Yankees, and I don't know, I wasn't too confident in Larry Rothschild." Like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, but anyway, we're just playing around with Larry. We love you, Larry.
I'm not playing around.
What?
I wanted that man out of here for like 3 years.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Sheesh.
Yeah, I never really liked Larry Rothschild. I mean, he might be a great person as a pitching coach.
he cut you off in the highway and shit. That's why you got something against him. I get it, Chris. I get it.
He flipped me off. But overall, man,
no, man, I'm pretty hype about a lot of stuff, and just the signing itself happened. It just proves the Yankees are. I don't want to say they're back because I feel like they've been like just sleeping, like
a sleeping giant type,
like just laying low. That's just what it is. Like letting people. You know what it is? They were just letting people sleep. They're like, oh, nah, the Yankees ain't the old Yankees, blah, blah, blah. This is not what they do. It's like, all right. 2014, in 2014, they started laying out a plan. No, the year that they started selling everybody off, 2016. Sold everybody off. They said, all right, we're laying low. 2016 offseason came, whatever free agents was there. They're like, we're laying low. 2017, we laying low. You know what I mean? 2018, we're just going to have little acquisitions here and there. Everybody's like, oh, man, the Yankees, what's up, man? They're not spending money, man. What are you? Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. And everybody's like, oh, you got it. You got it, man. You got it. All the while, they're looking around. They're like, I know what I want. I know what I want. 2018, oh, man, you're not going to. What? You're not signing who? You're not signing who? What do you mean you're not going to sign Bryce Hall, bro? Going into 2019, you're not going to sign? All right, I don't know, man. This ain't the same Yankees, man. This ain't the same Machado. Come on, we can sign both. Nah. Oh, what about this guy, that pitcher?
Corbin.
Corbin. What about Corbin? We'll take the meeting. He's in the area, I guess, but we're just not that interested. Doesn't fit into the fiscal budget. It's like, huh? Budget? You the Yankees. What are you talking about budget, man? Come on, man. Nah, the Yankees. Hal is cheap. What a bum, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Cashman, fire. Fire Cashman. Fire him. Yeah, I know that the whole time they're like, these guys have no idea what's going to happen.
You dumb motherfuckers.
This offseason, he came in, he's like, all right, say less. We ready. What I told you guys in the last podcast, if you guys listen to the last podcast, and if you guys have not, stop this podcast real quick. Pause this podcast. Go listen to the other one. Come back here. Continue it right from here, okay?
Yeah, right from
here. Hold on. All right, you're back. Okay, listen. Last podcast, what did we talk about? We said Brian Cashman. We said blank check, right? We said in high school, he gave him a blank check too. I'm going back to college, man. No problem. Everything was real amicable. Everything, the Yankees, blank check. Came a whole bunch of years later. What was it, 11 years later?
Mm-hmm.
Came back with the same blank check, put it right in front of him. Hey, you remember this one, big guy? Remember this? I'm keeping the same energy. What's good with you? Oh, really shit. Good. Hey, this is what we do? Yeah, that's how we started the meeting. We don't even need to talk about money, man. We're going to talk about everything else but money. You're going to be paid. Trust me. And then, of course, like I said, exactly what happened with the whole poker analogy, right? The whole poker analogy, Chris, the same exact thing.
You actually said the Angels, I'm out.
No, I said the Dodgers are like, what? I said, I'm out. I got it backwards.
But basically the same.
The same thing. Yeah, so it was crazy. People saying, oh, my God, he wants to go to the West Coast. Listen.
His heart is in the West.
His heart is in his bank. Okay? Home is where the bank is.
Home is where the bank is.
Facts. And I don't know if people didn't understand that. I kept saying it. Cole will go to whoever pays him the most money. It's that simple. And people were like, they kept not understanding.
And that's exactly what happened because, the report came out that Anaheim offered him 8 years, slightly under $300 million. And the Dodgers offered him 8 years, $300 million, like around $300 million.
But they could have went more, had it, been pushed. But at that point, he was just sold on being a Yankee. And then, Cashman, once Scott Boras called him and said, Ring, hey, Cashman, I got Gerrit Cole on the line. Oh, yeah? What's going on? I mean, I know what this call's about. What's going on? No, we just wanted to tell you that Gerrit Cole will be taking his talents to the Bronx. Okay. All right, well, I'll see you there. I'm going to have you get in touch with my clubhouse guy. We're going to go ahead. Welcome to the New York Yankees. You will not regret this decision. You and your family, you have come into the Yankee family, and we really do appreciate this. We're going to go for you. We're going to go hard for you the same way that you're going to go hard for us, blah, 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 all of these things. We're going to schedule a press conference. We're going to get you in touch with some of these people. Jason Zillow, we're going to give you his phone number. Jason. Hey, come over here. Yeah, Jason, can you please get Gerrit Cole, get all of his stuff ready, let him know. Get Luke Voigt on the phone too. 45, we need that. Anyway, so so don't worry about it. I appreciate that, and we'll definitely be in touch. Congratulations to you and your family for being a Yankee, and we definitely wanted to make you feel like the most important part. All right, thank you. Thank you guys for having me. Whatever Cole says, then Cashman gets off of the phone, and he's like,
Got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
And that was Cashman. As soon as he hung up the phone, guys, that was a live view of Brian Cashman inside his office right after the call where he did say that.
Pump that Cashman.
Hung up the phone. He probably hung up the phone real lightly, like. Because those GMs they're not when they're in their office, they're using the office phone. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not using the cell phone. They're using the office phone in that situation. He hung up the phone real lightly, and then he said that. Just like
savage.
Yeah.
Whatever I want, I'm going to get.
I'm a savage. By the way, that was Diddy.
That was Diddy.
That was Diddy. So
Papa Diddy Pop.
Yeah. So I got the Evil Empire shirt on with Darth Vader. Wearing a Yankee freaking shit crossing his arm right now. And the Evil Empire is back, man. The Empire fucking strikes back.
The Empire is ready to go. One of the most interesting things, one of the most coolest things in terms of Cole's last season, he reached 300 Ks before he reached 200 innings.
Insane. Well, we know Cole, and listen to this tweet, Chris. Listen to this freaking eye-opening, mind-boggling tweet, and just letting you know that the Yankees are just playing in a different fucking league than everybody else. Mm-hmm. Because the Angels came around like, hey, I can compete with you guys, man. I got Ari Moreno. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do it. Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna go whatever. Okay.
You sound like a stereotypical Spanish guy in the movie.
Listen. What's the matter with you? So he goes, so this guy says, Gerrit Cole costs $1 million less than Angel Stadium and 133 acres of ripe, undeveloped land that surrounds it. Unreal.
Wow.
Angel Stadium, their entire stadium. Let me say it again. Their stadium costs, and the lands, the many lands that the acres that surround it cost $325 million. Okay,
insane.
Okay, Gerrit Cole by himself is that stadium, and insane. you want to play with the Yankees? Like the Yankees are like, for one player, the Yankees are buying your stadium, B. What you doing, baby? You're not playing with us. And you know what? Cashman had a good thing. He's like, you know what? The difference between now, the way that we do things, and before, we just have a very big toolbox, and sometimes we got to use the money side of the tool. Other times we use the prospect side. Other times we use the of course the trades and the development and all of this stuff. We use that. But you know what? If we gotta basically he said, if I gotta put my nutsacks on the table and show you guys that I mean business, we have money. We're the fucking New York Yankees. Don't forget about that.
At all.
Okay? Do not forget about that.
Never forget about that.
Never.
That's all we got.
Because guess who signed Gerrit Cole to a freaking record deal? Guess.
The New York Yankees? The New York Yankees!
The New York Yankees.
Not the Mets. The Yankees.
We got a signing. Ring dong. Who is it? The Yankees.
And a gentleman by the name of Devon Fink. I think if I mispronounce your name, I apologize, sir. Fink. Gerrit Cole was worth 7.4 WAR in 2019. The last Yankee starter with a single season WAR that high.
Tell him, Chris.
Ron Guidry, the Louisiana Lightning. In 1978, he was worth 9.1 WAR that year when he pitched.
That's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah. When
God damn, 47.
When he pitched 273 in 2 innings, in 2/3 innings to 1.74 ERA and a 2.19 FIP. Amazing.
So, obviously, the hometown thing was overrated. Obviously, all of this other stuff was overrated. The question is, what do you want to do now, Chris? Do you want to talk about what does this mean for the Yankees? What's going to happen from here on out? Or do you want to do the rotation real quick?
We could do the rotation.
All right, let's do the rotation.
Before that, I do want to apologize to Peter Gammons.
Oh, yes. Guys, I would like to, because if you listen to this podcast, because you said you paused it and you actually listened to the last podcast, I would like to formally apologize to Peter Gammons for being the only motherfucker that knows what the hell he was talking about. We questioned your sanity, and I do apologize that, because we were like, he knew about this. And talking about knowing about this, okay, before it was announced, Yankees knew 3 hours prior that he was going to sign. And this brings me to a nice little wonderful story. And Chris, don't forget, don't keep me on track with my topics here.
Yeah.
But this brings me to a nice little.
No, we're gonna get to the pitching rotation, but it has to be said. This has to be said.
Yankees already knew. And you know what? Cashman and Co. went out to dinner. They went out to a restaurant. Just want to eat. Cashman is dressed like Michael Corleone. If you ever watched The Godfather, if you haven't, I don't know what are you doing. Pause the podcast.
Pause the podcast. 6 hours.
Go watch 6 hours of the freaking Godfather, and then come back and listen to the rest of this. Dressed like Michael Corleone, got the hair smooth. Well, no hair. What I'm thinking about Cashman from
like 98.
98. But anyway. Looking like Michael Corleone, like a boss. His hands are not even in the freaking sleeve of his jacket, his trench coat that goes all the way down to his knees. Got the goons behind him, Lon Truss in him. You know what I mean? Levine in him.
Zello.
Yeah, probably Zello's there, and Matt Blake or Aaron Boone. The goons. Boone's goons. They right there. They all wearing their trench coat. They're wearing it all the way up. You don't even see their tie. And they spot Joe Madden eating at a table, has no idea what's going on. Goes to him, and he says, "Hey, enjoy your dinner." He just walks off. Goes right to his table, having a nice little dinner, very lighthearted, very happy. Everybody's celebrating. Everybody's phone in the whole place starts ringing. Yankee signed a record deal. You see Joe Madden look out the corner of his eye, and Cashman's already looking at him. He's already looking his way. Like, what's good? And he's like, he tells this guy, "Yeah, look at this guy. He's about to come over." And then that's when he got his dinner. He gets his dinner, and it's like the dinner with the thing that's like covering the top of the plate to keep it warm or whatever it is. The waiter brings it over. He says, and Cashman has sent over a bottle. He said, "My condolences." He said, Brian Cashman's consigliere has sent this over to you. He said, "Wait a minute." He opened it up. He said, "I didn't order fish. What is this raw fish on my plate?" He says, it's a message from Cashman. He says, "The angels sleep with the fishes tonight. Have a good dinner."
Classic Godfather reference.
Cashman turns around and continues to smoke a cigar. And he folds his leg and says, "That's what it's all about."
It's what it is.
It's what it is. No, but let me explain something. Hold on, I can get Gerrit Cole on the line right now. It's what it is.
It's what it is.
Okay? Thank you. Move on. Crazy.
You know what? That's exactly how it happened.
That's exactly how it happened. And anybody that says otherwise, you're lying. You're a liar.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. It's my opinion.
it's my opinion.
Yeah. So.
The rotation
is looking ripe. Mighty ripe.
God.
Okay?
When
you got Gerrit Cole
start.
up top. I feel like because of Gerrit Cole, everything can slot into place.
Right.
Severino is now allowed to be the number 2 and then the occasion develop into an ace without feeling like he has to be the ace. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, we know Severino on a really good day, on his great day, can be a Cole.
Yes.
We've seen that.
Yep. We've witnessed it.
But he's still young, right? He still has to take that extra step. Maybe he can learn something from Cole. The way he goes about his business. To have another ace right there with him. Backing him up. Now you got Paxton. And you're like, okay. And then right behind him, you have the great old reliable Masahiro Tanaka.
When your number 4 is Tanaka.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that in the postseason. How you gonna do that? Like, so, and I don't that freaking that shit has potential right there, Chris. That pitching staff has potential.
I mean, just imagine. It's like, oh man, thank God Cole is out for the 6th, and then Kingley comes out.
Yeah, and then it's like
Burton comes out,
but the bullpen's rested.
Comes out.
Exactly. Or Severino, or they get Severino out after 6. It's like, yes, okay, now we can get in that bullpen. But the bullpen's fully rested because, I mean, Cole just went 8 2/3 yesterday.
Right.
So what's
yeah, like, and this is exactly what the Yankees need, is somebody that's going to give them length, somebody that's going to take the edge off everybody else, and everybody can relax. Like, we got old reliable here. We got Cole.
That's good.
And it's not just the starting pitching, it's the bullpen as well, because how used up was the bullpen. You know what I mean? So now that we have this, we have an ace, and I mean, we haven't even talked about a 5th starter yet, because it could be Jordan Montgomery, it could be Happ, but I think Happ is out of here. Personally, I think Happ is out of here. So yeah. I mean, even somebody as like a Jordan Montgomery, we can't forget what Jordan did before getting hurt. He was one of our stronger starting pitching as well before he got hurt, and he was in the runnings for Rookie of the Year as well.
Yeah. So
we could get somebody like that, and historically, people that have gotten the Tommy John has come back stronger. So I mean, let's see, man. It's exciting. It's an exciting fact to even think about that, to have that already part of a 103 win team. To add somebody like Cole and going into the 2020 season.
No, it's great. It's great. That's why people that are upset about this, your mind, the mentality is like, it's warped for me. Right. And the Angels pivot, and now they're targeting Kluber or whatever it is. So that's whatever. But I'm looking at it as like, the Yankees see this as a chance to strike, then go ahead and do it. You got this core. You need this piece, go ahead and just freaking do it. If it's just gonna take money, just fucking do it.
Right.
You're the you're the freaking Yankees.
You know, and I put on Twitter, you can't call the Yankees cheap and that they
No.
overpaid. You can't say both. I mean, you
But
can't say that at all
the
now.
Yankees can't win. The Yankees can't win. They're either freaking cheap and being greedy and money hungry or whatever it is, and they don't want to spend the money that they're making or whatever it is, or they trying to buy championships. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of appeasing all of the other fan bases. You know what? Who cares? I don't give a shit. If the Yankees have that as their ability, there's owners out there that are richer than Hal Steinbrenner and the Steinbrenner family. They have money in the multiple of billions of dollars.
Right.
And if they don't invest like how this owner does, then you know what? What you want me to say? The fact is that the Yankees have been able to turn this cash cow into super profitable. So, you know, they don't have to take money out of their other businesses in order to be able to pay for their players or anything like that, because they'll be losing money. But how are you going to fault the Yankees for taking advantage of their advantage? How does that make sense? Oh my God, that's like saying something stupid. Like, oh my God, you just build your team around people that can hit home run into the short porch. Well, duh, motherfucker, if you got that, that's what it's there for. Oh no, you know what? I have a short porch on the left, but because I want to make it fair, I'm going to build a team of right-handed hitters that only pull the ball into the deepest fucking left field in baseball. How does that make sense? I don't understand people when they come out with these things. Oh my God, short porch, Little League ball field, and
okay.
Oh my God, you use your money. You try to use your money to buy freaking to buy players, and oh my God, you're just trying to buy World Series championships. Wouldn't you?
If you had it, wouldn't you? If you had a Lamborghini, wouldn't you drive it?
Yeah, like what are we talking about?
What the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah, like what are we talking about here? Like, is this seriously what you're saying? Like,
people just want to hear themselves talk, and
what it is that people love to complain, and they love to also, when they feel like, you know what it is, when they want something, right? They want to talk that part of it down. Right? Because Red Sox fans talk about short porch like they don't have a freaking green monster in left field. Like they don't got a freaking little pesky pole on right field. Like, give me a break here, okay? Everything has its dimensions, right? But nonetheless, I don't really care about that. People talking negative and stuff like that, bro. Like, I can't talk about this. This is one guy tweeted me today. Oh my God, today I'm ashamed to be a Yankee fan. I'm like, you're ashamed? How about you take the fucking 7? How about you take the 4 train? Do me a favor. Take the 4 train. Pay $275. Take the 4 train, 42nd Street. Take the 7 train to Willis Point and become a freaking frugal Mets fan. How about that? You don't think the freaking Mets wish that they were the Yankees? They do.
I mean, the Grom right now is looking at that shit like, what the fuck did I do?
Like, what am I doing?
What the fuck did I do?
Yeah, well, that's not my business.
That's none of our business. Listen, man. Everyone knew that Cole was going to be the highest paid pitcher. Everyone knew, especially after that season. He was definitely, he should have won the Cy Young over Justin Verlander.
Well, whatever. Let's see what we'll do here now with the Let's see what we'll do now. What do you think is going to happen? What is going to be the trickle down effect? The Yankees are not done. I strongly believe that the Yankees are not done. They still have other moves that they're going to make. Well, I think at this point with Cole, just go for the kill, bro.
Just go for the kill. And I think, I mean, there's a lot of players out there that I thought would never be available, like a Correa, like a Bryant, like Arenado, who just signed an extension not so long ago. He's probably available. And I just saw on MLB Network that most likely what it would take to get a Bryant is two pitching prospects. Oh no, 2 bats and a pitching prospect.
We got that.
So, hey, why not?
And you know what? Bryant is a guy that he can play some outfield.
My bad. 2 pitching prospects and a bat. That's what
we'll see.
And we got that either way.
He can play some outfield, and we'll talk about this in on Sunday. You know, whether that has legs or no legs. But shit, I mean, that would be good. He hits the ball the opposite field. He has power. The guy can defend. He plays third base really well.
He's young.
Plays outfield. He's pretty young, and I don't know. I don't know. He has like a grievance against the Cubs and shit like that.
And I think that's why they're trying to get that man out of there.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what's going on there. Whether he has a 1 year of control or 2 years of control, I think that'll determine what you're gonna do there. But I think that's a talent that you can be able to get. Lindor is obviously bandied about. There's a lot of other people. If you really want to talk about that. And the Yankees, bro, like there's now go for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
Use these prospects. Use the chip. Now go into that toolbox, Cashman, right? The cool toolbox that you was talking about. You use the money side. Now let's trade, okay? You pull up some prospects, put it together. Boom. Go ahead. You could go get a Kluber. Boom. Go ahead. You could go get a Castillo. Boom. Go ahead. You could go get a what's this kid's name?
The pitcher.
The pitcher, yeah.
From where? What team?
So you got Kluber, you got Castillo, you got oh my God, what the hell?
From what team? West, East? Is he a lefty?
It's bothering me now. I don't know. I don't remember, and it's freaking annoying me the fact that I don't remember. Robbie, if you want to go get Robbie Ray on a lower end,
Robbie Ray.
Go ahead, go get Robbie Ray.
Yeah.
If you think that you can fix him. If you think that you can get with new Matt Blake or whatever, go ahead. Get Robbie Ray. Go ahead, do it. But now you have options.
It's 145 strikeouts. I mean, yeah, I think.
Yeah, go ahead and trade trade hat. Get that money out of there. You know what I mean? And bring in maybe use him, couple him with Clint Frazier or some other prospects or whatever it is, and get somebody like maybe get a position player, an infielder if you'd like. See what's happening with Gardner. Of course, you want to bring Gardner back. Let's see what's happening there. I think, and I read a story today, Chris, and we'll talk about this on Sunday because this is about Gerrit Cole, but Yankees thinking about moving on from Betances. I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think you gotta try to bring that guy back, man. Come on, bring the gang. But you already let Didi go, which is fine if you're signing Cole, right? And I get it. Because Didi's a guy that he can only play just that one position, so fine, I get it.
I mean, we'll get into it more, but I mean, he's looking for 1 year, but so I mean,
he went to the Phillies, by the way.
Huh?
He went to the Phillies, but
Didi. Yeah. No, I'm talking about like Betances. Like, I mean, we'll get into it more, but I mean, you can even talk to Pittsburgh, see what Pittsburgh's talking about, because we do need an outfielder.
Yeah. So we both in agreement that the Yankees are done. But at this point, just going for the kill, right?
Oh no, they're not done. That definitely has legs. the Yankees are not done. That has legs.
Yeah, so I mean that's what we'll do there, man. I don't really know what else we need to talk about here.
We're excited, man. Let's see what's gonna happen. Cole is a motherfucking Yankee.
Yeah, that's great. Finally, after so many years, man. Cashman called him the white whale, and he's finally here.
To his face.
Apparently, this guy talked to Hal. Cole talked to Hal a bunch of times, and Andy Pettit multiple times. I think they said like 5 times each about different stuff. And he got sold not only on the money, of course, but he got sold on just pitching in the Bronx and what it's like, and Andy's stories about pitching in New York and how it feels and how he felt when he left and coming back and blah, blah, blah. And, Scott Boras said that he was really impressed with what the Yankees did. And I'm sure that's why Gerrit Cole was as impressed as well. So
they probably talked about 2001 in the game that he was in.
No, of course. Like mass shit, bro. Like it's just mass stuff. So I love this. I love the whole full court press, the press that the Yankees did, but let us know what you guys think about this. Do you guys like the signing or not? I honestly don't even want to hear people that don't like. I don't, because to me it's like the mentality's warped because. And there's people that said we didn't lose because of pitching. Okay, but that's not the same situation for every year. Stack the deck with the best talent and take your chances in October. That's it. You have that.
Listen, life is too short to be going back and forth with somebody that doesn't share your same energy, and I'm not gonna do that.
That same
If
energy.
you're gonna come out with some bullshit or whatever, you're getting blocked. I'm telling you right now.
Listen,
Block, yeah. Don't talk to me. Don't look my way. I'm
But
excited.
guys, leave us voice messages for the next podcast in the link in the description, of course. Leave us some voice messages. Let yourself be heard. How do you feel with this Cole reaction? Just go out there. Just go ahead. It doesn't have to be the super long, thought out message or whatever it is. Just go out there and just say how you feel. Say how you feel. Let us know how you really feel. All right.
We'll
and
play it on Sunday.
Exactly. But guys, make sure you follow me and Chris. Follow me at Joe's McFly. Follow Chris at Chris McFly, right?
28.
I said it. follow the Pinstripe Show podcast. And if you're watching us live, first of all, thank you. And make sure you do subscribe to the podcast on all of podcast formats and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications as we're going to go ahead. And we're going to keep it fun. So, but yeah, see you guys on Sunday. Like I always say, guys, make sure you do keep your pinstripes sound. Say pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. Tell them, Noah. Word, yo. Yo, what up, guys? Yes, I do read the chat, bro. My man said, yo, does Joe read the chat? I do read the chat, but if I start staying here reading the chat, my podcast is going to be trash.
Asking my questions. Oh, yo, do you hear me?
Nah, he'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? This guy can't even complete a thought. You feel bad for Mike Trout? I don't. He took that contract. He took that contract to stay out there. So I don't feel bad at all. Fuck out of here. Go take your Ohtani.
Wow.
Reaction to Cole news was gold. Yeah, the podcast is over. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit and just, I guess, talk to you guys in case you guys have questions or want to talk. We could talk about some stuff. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Somebody left a super chat earlier, so I wanted to thank them, whoever that was. I actually can't even fucking see it right now. Why? But why? Porque. Yo, so Chris, what about freaking Manfred today saying he had 70,000 text messages? My man got receipts. He's like, you know what he's doing? He's like the girlfriend that got cheated on, bro, and she want to make sure that he got all the receipts. So you can't say shit.
All the receipts, whatever if you try to rebuttal, he has something to follow that up. Yeah, it's the hammer's gonna be dropped. They know that the punishment is gonna be severe.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
They know the punishment. They know the punishment is gonna be severe. So that's why they making sure that they got their case, just in case.
Wow, he's Manfred, bruh.
Yeah, Manfred's tight, baby.
76,000. My bad, Cole. Crazy.
Oh shit, Cole's in the chat. No.
What happened?
No, say, oh shit, Cole's in the chat. No, I'm playing.
Yo, so they're thinking about also who was it? It looks like the Rangers are out.
Wait, it's a heads up, Joe. The link you posted on Twitter for this live streaming isn't working.
Diablos. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Liz. Always on top.
Damn, Liz.
Always on top of it.
How is it not working? It's the same link.
You asking mad questions, B.
I'm asking questions. Maldonado, Cole's catcher.
Apparently, the Yankees aren't going for that guy, man.
But I seen something that said that
I seen it too, and then I seen something else that said otherwise. Oh wait, Dominican Mafia said Rendon to the Angels, so it's official. I haven't. They're working on it. Yeah, they're working on a deal. I don't know. Source described Mets and Astros Correa trade rumors as more fantasy baseball than reality. Oh my god. Oh, Mets. Look,
Oh my
man,
God, Andy Martino's a joke sometimes. Angels will not make the playoffs. Yeah, of course not. They're gonna end up in third place somehow, somewhere. That's your permanent spot, third.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people talking about, people get mad at the Angels for trying to make moves to better the
God,
team. I'm like,
why does
well,
Rihanna look so good? I just can't understand why she looks so
she
good.
she has a lot of sex appeal.
I can't believe it.
Nah, but the Angels were not one move away from contending,
No.
especially against Oakland. Even even without the with the cheating, the Astros are still a good team overall. Um,
Oh my God.
so I don't know how they're gonna like.
Yo, listen to this. Darren Rovell wrote this. He said, on November 3rd, 2001, an 11-year-old boy got to see his Yankees in the World Series. Instead of going to Yankee Stadium, the boy and his father flew from Syracuse to Phoenix for games 6 and 7. So they could, I'm sorry, so that they can get front row seats that would have cost many times that in the Bronx. They stayed at the team hotel, and the boy froze when he saw Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, and Paul O'Neill in the lobby.
Shit.
Oh my God, he mumbled to himself. The memory that day was further solidified when the photographer from the Newark Star Ledger of Newark snapped a photo of the boy holding a sign he made, Yankee fan today, tomorrow, forever. It wasn't held without coincidence. The sign and the garb of the enemy led to a couple of peanuts being thrown at him by Diamondback fans. And just peanuts? They would throw a whole hot dog at you at the Bronx with
Oh yeah, and a beer
mustard
can.
and all that shit.
And a beer can.
6.5 years later, the boy is now 17, was drafted in the first round by the Yankees. Despite a potential $4 million signing bonus, the kid turned his team down to go to UCLA. He became a bona fide star in the big leagues, and the Yankees tried again to put him in pinstripes in 2018 through a trade. They lost out. In the early hours of December 11th of 2019, the Yankees finally got the kid, now 29, by agreeing to pay him MLB record $324 million. After winning 4 titles in 5 years, Gerrit Cole saw his Yankees win 2 consecutive games or lose 2 consecutive games to the Diamondbacks in Phoenix, and the Yankees lost the series. Since then, the Bombers have only won 1 more in 2009. Now, instead of being a passive fan cheering, Gerrit Cole has a chance to be on the mound and bring that glory back to the Bronx.
Amazing. Chills.
Crazy.
Chills.
Yeah, crazy. So, basically, what I take from that story is, damn, if we would have signed them a lot earlier, it would have been a lot cheaper. That's what it sounds like.
A lot cheaper.
God damn, 47.
A lot cheaper.
My
Bring me
God.
Chris Bryant.
What you just said? I like the roster part of it. Yankees should have never gave 9 years too much. A pitcher's arm doesn't last. Okay, well, if you say so. I don't know how you can. There's no way that you can know that. You don't know that. There's no. Oh shit! Christian froze. Hold on a second. Not sure what happened to Chris. Chris fucking froze. Good job, Chris. Motherfucker.
2 years. What happens in 2 years when it's not new anymore? I'll still like it because, there'll be something else. It'll be something else. We're not going to figure out Heidi Watney, who joins the show now. She's standing by with a special guest.
Where are you, Chris? You gonna join or?
From the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the winter meetings are, a place for making trades, making moves, creating discussion about improving your roster.
Chris?
But there's also a lot of other things going on here, and you're going to talk about something that's
Oh, I guess Chris.
here. It's the charity work that all 30 clubs really get involved with, and this year it's benefiting ALS. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, honestly, it started because this is the one time of year when all 30 teams, the managers, the GMs, the executives are all in one spot.
Baseball winter meetings, man.
So the 30 PR director
His stuff froze, so I'm gonna try to refresh him.
this year it's ALS, which obviously is tied through Lou Gehrig for generations. But we've had a number of members of the baseball family recently who have been impacted by parents or friends who are dealing with it, and that's how we wound up on that cause.
Let's talk about the auction now. It's live until tomorrow, and what are some of the items out there?
Oh, he restarted his whole computer.
It's everything from you can take batting practice at Wrigley off Ryan Dempster, you can sit on the Green Monster seats and go to a concert.
I hate the new rules of the pitcher. Gotta face. I don't really like that. I think it should be 2, at least 2. If you're gonna do that, do at least 2. I don't like. What's the point of that? I don't understand what the point of that is.
Wow, that is amazing. All right, so MLB.com/winter meetings auction is where you go. Check out all the cool things to bid on. You only have about 24 hours left. It ends Thursday night.
Thursday night at 7 o'clock on the West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East Coast.
Okay, so get your Christmas gifts in right now. Thank you so much, Josh, for joining us.
Oh, he says he's unable to connect. You see the question mark?
Continues after this.
There you go, Chris. Ah. Wait, you got the wrong camera on. I knew I'll go see you again. I knew I'll go see you again.
I knew we were gonna see you again. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. So,
Yeah, I don't really know.
hold on.
Chris, can you guys hear me okay?
Hold on.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Yankees should look into extensions for the core? I do. I think that they should look to extend Judge. And Chris, put down your volume a little bit. You're a little high.
All right.
I think they should look into extending Gary Sanchez, Judge, and Glaber. What else you got here? Cole and Strasburg are going to be 37 when their contract ends. Yep. Strasburg is only making $1 million less than Cole per year. Yep. You're not wrong. Stanton is 30 years old, right? I believe so. I'm going to get a Cole jersey for Christmas. Okay, you get gold jersey, so you won't feel cold. Rendon got, excuse me?
Rendon what?
Wait a minute.
Rendon Halo's working on a deal. What happened? There's something new that we don't know about?
Give me 1 second. Nothing. Never mind. Nothing official. It's just idiots. Oh, you got. You know what? Yankee household 10:30.
Oh, nice. Another hot stove.
Yeah. You know what? You know what, Chris? Stay with everybody real quick. I gotta go check on the kids and see what the hell they're doing upstairs.
All right. What's going on? Yeah, Gerrit, I'm alive, man. I don't know what happened there, yo.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, man, shit was crazy. Guys, tell me, who will be your fifth starter? So we got Cole, we got Sevy, we got Paxton, we got Tanaka. Who will be your fifth starter? Jared, I've been good, man. I've been good. Getting healthy every day. I actually had a therapy session today, man. Stretching myself out. Dominican Mafia, mi hermano. Sí, Roma no va, parece que no va a firmar, chamaco. Pero los Yankees están interesados en Maldonado. Vamos a ver qué va a pasar. Ojalá que lo firmen, sí. Andy Petty, I wish. You know, man, I don't know about her. I don't know, man. After what Herman did, I don't know. I got to see. I got to see what what he's doing to be a better person before I have him on my team, man. I don't know, man. I'm not. I don't condone domestic violence at all. Monty, I can see Monty. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm actually sitting on the couch. I could have even said before. I'm sitting on the couch right now. Davey, I don't know, man. If the Yankees looking to make some trades, Davey's probably going to be on the mark on the trade block. But if anything, if they don't trade for a pitcher, I would like to see that battle actually. Montgomery versus Davey at spring training. I definitely do want Betances back too, man. I did say if the Yankees don't try, if they don't get Betances, definitely sign training. But the Dodgers got training earlier. Womp womp. Honestly, man, I forgot. I think it was Jack Curry. He tweeted out. He said, "I didn't add Hap to the rotation prediction because he feels that he's going to get traded." So there's there's a lot of news out there that Hap is on the trade. Is on the trade block and will most likely get traded. There's a lot of teams that missed out on that missed out on obviously Strasburg, Cole, among other pitchers. So they're going to be looking for pitching. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. Dominguez, man. Well, Jason Dominguez is an outfielder. He's probably the future center fielder. Stays if he stays healthy.
Yo, what I
Yep.
missed?
Yeah, man. We just no. I asked everybody who would your fifth pitcher be? Like if uh if they had to decide, who would they go for their fifth pitcher as their fifth pitcher?
Oh yeah, what's everybody saying?
Some people say Hap. Well, no, excuse me.
Hap.
No, my bad. Some people say Herman. Some people said Montgomery, Davey. Yeah. Walk-off King, I did like what Walk-off King said. He said let Montgomery and Davey battle it out. If we don't sign a pitcher or trade for a pitcher, I would like to see that battle.
Interesting, my young.
I don't know about Herman, man. I
Yo,
don't know about Herman, man.
is my volume low?
No, you're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
But I don't know why it sounds like your volume is higher.
I mean, you told me to lower it. I lowered it.
Weird.
I got the fan on the back.
I don't know. Everybody would need to let me know. Herman doesn't deserve to pitch in pinstripes. Why would they say if they're doing nets?
Oh, I think you know what it is. I think that it was supposed to be for 10:30, but that was the one that they played earlier too.
Okay.
Possibly. I'm just gonna put the net game to watch him get destroyed by the whack Golden State Warriors.
I sound good. All right, cool.
Yeah, Liz, I feel the same. He left a bad taste, man. I don't know.
Yeah, and
I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't like that. I don't. I can't. I can't see him the
I
same
was
way.
vouching for him before too, like talking to him and doing all that shit, and then
It's just that I don't know. I don't know. Can I really cheer for the guy? Like I don't know, man. I don't know.
I guess I would have to find out. I don't know. I can't really.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. Like he's just like I don't even think about him as being part of the Yankees.
What the
Like,
fuck? This guy Chapman's in France? This guy came up out of nowhere. He's in France.
living life, man.
So what happens when you got money, huh? You show up in France.
He's like, hey, you know what? Let's go have breakfast. McDonald's, nah. Let's go to France and chilling, man.
Flex.
Oh, they are doing a second hot stove.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It seems like they are, but what channel is it on?
I mean, it would have to be the Yes Network. no?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Oh yeah,
Yes
look.
with the
Oh,
20
it says it. It says it. Coming up next. It said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it said it. Coming up next, Yankee hot stove. Thank you, Liz. Once again, clutch.
Oh, it's live. Yeah, Montgomery fifth starter.
Yeah, Montgomery first trade for Kluber.
I like the trade for Kluber.
Hey,
You know
listen,
me.
man, listen.
I love
If-
Death Star moves. I
if
love
we could
it.
get Kluber as a fifth starter, listen, sign me up. Sign me up.
I love the Death Star moves, boy. Love that shit.
Shit, man. Kluber? Royale with the Royale with cheese.
Once you affect your team's chances to win,
That's the
Yeah,
quarter
you're
pounder
right.
with cheese. That's the quarter pounder with cheese in your the Royale with cheese.
you're right. You are
Do
not
something
wrong,
that
my
affects your
friend.
team chances of winning is straight nana goodbye.
I mean, I don't understand. Didn't Arenado sign last season? Why they traded him this season?
Exactly my point.
And that's the same thing with Chris Sale. Like Chris Sale signing, and then I heard that the Red Sox thinking about trading him. Like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Man, listen, when things doesn't work out,
Several reports have Rendon going to the Angels for 7 years, $260 million, $37 million a year.
260.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking
Holy
money.
shit!
That's the Gerrit Cole money, man.
That's that Gerrit Cole.
Gotta go somewhere.
That's that Gerrit Cole. Dodgers want Lindor, but Indians asking for a lot, as they should.
They should,
I
man.
did-
2 years of control.
I said it would take something, a package of a Gavin Lux and Dustin May in our conversations, Joe.
In the beginning, and that's just a start.
That's just a start. That's not that's just a start, and they have every right to ask. No, I don't want Dallas Keuchel, man.
Nah, don't like Keuchel.
Yeah, I don't. He's a year old.
Corey
He's a-
Kluber was injured the entire season last year. Why risk trading for an injured 33-year-old? What did he do when he came back?
Did he come back?
I don't remember.
Let's check his numbers. Let's see. Stats. Kluber. The Klubot. Can the Yankees get the Klubot? So he only pitched 7 games, 2-3, win-loss record of 5.8 ERA, 35 innings pitched, 38 strikeouts with a 1.65 whip. I don't know if that was before he got hurt.
I don't know when that is.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened.
I like his makeup.
I
So,
do. I do like his makeup. He is a former Cy Young winner. You don't just win a Cy Young just by chance. I mean, sometimes you go through a bad rut. I mean, if the Yankees feel like They could turn him
Yankees are
around.
looking for a center fielder. Yep,
That's why
they are.
somebody. That's why somebody. I forgot who it was. Somebody said talk to Pittsburgh to get
Marte,
Marte and Josh Bell together.
Josh Bell.
Marte and Josh Bell. And although he had a bad second half, the overall Josh Bell's overall numbers are not bad at all. I mean, you're not going to be great all season. You're going to be great. You're going to be hot. Then you're going to be cold. And you're going to be lukewarm. Shit just happens. It's a long season.
Angels want to trade for Kluber. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Angels want to do everything.
Sessa could have trade value. Yeah, trade Sessa.
Yeah, it's true. So it's like I'm gonna tell you right now, if we didn't sign Cole, we'll not be watching this right now.
If what?
If we didn't sign Cole, we'll not be watching.
Oh no, absolutely. They wouldn't even have it.
We're like, well, so where do Yankees pivot from here? Fuck it, sign Bumgarner. Like, yo, Bum, just I know
He
you want
wants
100.
$100 million, Chris.
Like, Bum, I know you want 100, but just take 65. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
Rendon to Angels was official. What we doing with Clint? He's out of here, man. 7 years, 245. Really? The same shit that.
Oh, so it's not 260, it's 245. John Heyman, subtle tweet. Rendon deal done with Angels, 245, period, 7 years.
So you got the Strasburg deal. So you got 35 mil.
Yo, listen, Boras is making 4% out of all of this.
So what's four? So right now, 245. 245. What's that? That's 5. That's 600. No, that's 500.
He has
45 and 45. No, so that's 490. No.
he got Moustakas too.
Hmm?
He has Moustakas too.
Oh shit, yeah, he got Moustakas.
60 million.
So that's about 600 mil. 245. That's almost 850. What's 4% of $850 million?
And he still has more people out there.
And he still got Castellanos.
But he might make
What's 4% of $1 billion?
4% of it's 4% of 1 billion is 4. Whoa. ¿Y qué sé yo, loco?
4% of $1 billion. Let's see. Let me see. Get the fuck out of here.
$60
Really?
million commission.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 40. Wait. $40 million?
60.
It's 60 million? Shit.
40 million. 20 million.
100 billion.
Billion dollars.
Billion. My guy's making 40 mil. That's what the calculator said on Google. Well, that's what Google said.
4% of 878 million is, I'm gonna put it right here, 35.12 million.
Bro, that's a lot of money, man.
Facts.
Yo, everybody got to eat. John Heyman reported it. Subtle tweets. Hashtag subtle tweets. Not for nothing, man. I really wanted Moustakas on the team, dude. Lefty
did?
bat, power, yeah, man.
Nah, but not for what he got. No
No,
way.
not for that 4 year. I would have given him a 2 year with an option, 15 mil.
The Angels went from signing Cole to now signing Rendon. Rendon's not bad though. Rendon is a guy, he's good. He's really good.
Yeah,
Thoughts
Rendon.
on Martin Maldonado? I like that as a backup catcher. Eight. Shit.
He is an absolute strikeout machine, dominant on the mound, can lead a staff. Now it's not officially during the contract. He still needs to pass a physical and then it'll be
Now it's not officially not during the contract yet. He still needs to pass
Wow.
physical, and then there will be
Trying inside. You gotta bring back Betances, man. Come on, make that work. And LeBron James at 56 fantasy.
Thank you.
Go Magan. Oh my God, yo. One of the guys that came off of the IL for me in fantasy basketball on the bench, 24 fantasy.
You didn't get the memo?
I did get the memo, but I'm thinking, first day back.
That's intimidating when the guy on the other side never loses, and that's who Gerrit Cole was last year. Guys, let me just pivot a little bit. The Angels made a last
It's a big signing right there, man.
Huge signing.
Wow, Rendon gets full no trade clause, no opt outs.
He's gonna get traded.
How? What the hell?
He's gonna get traded after the second season, mid-season.
No opt outs.
Really, you did a happy dance? You didn't eat it yet. You did the happy dance? I'm not. I'm just asking. Is that? No. Stop.
All right, things are moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt about it. And Herman came out and said that Rendon was the guy that he wanted. And you wondered yesterday when they started clearing some salary, if that was the direction.
Rendon, man, big year, B. Look at that OPS. Woof.
Who?
Look at that OPS.
That shit is beastly. That shit
World
is
Series
beastly.
champ. World Series champ.
Team that wants to make a push. They believe they're closer than maybe they look on paper right now, but there is no doubt they need some more pitching and they need a couple more players.
But what's also interesting, if what we believe is reported is true, Marty Moreno was in that $300 million.
How the hell is Keanu Reeves doing this the same day, man?
Yeah, because he's the boss.
Look at Ryu, look at Bumgarner. Keitel's a little lower down the list, but you have to figure out a way to get some pitching too.
He also got a Bill and Ted movie coming out too.
The Yankees were overwhelming,
Huh?
making sure
The Bill and Ted movie is coming out too. I don't know when, but
Mike Trout's prime seasons, they have to figure out a way to try and push themselves into the postseason. The best player on the planet is Mike Trout, and people would like to see him in the postseason.
I don't. Romine is still a free agent? Hell yeah. What the hell? Hell yeah, he's still a free agent. Are you surprised?
who?
I mean, Rendon just signed. He's definitely going to be a free agent. No, because he said, oh my God, he's still a free agent. That Romine is still a free agent.
Oh yeah. Roma. There's guys that are like bottom of the barrel guys that'll probably get signed in March.
Did you say bottom of the barrel? Damn, he was savage.
I mean,
Do you guys believe Gary Sanchez's future is at catcher? Yes.
I think he's gonna move to first eventually.
Huh?
I think he's gonna be moved to first eventually. I mean, when's the last time he won a full season without going on the IL?
I just think that they need to.
You don't get paid for commercials.
Oh yeah, thank you. I just think that they need to do more DHing, man. Like that's what needs to happen.
I mean, it's tough when you have when you have a Judge with his size and his legs and everything, and Stanton. You know what I mean? I believe that Gary should do more DH, but he's probably going to move. Well, I don't know.
He'll DH, but I believe Gary. I don't know. I believe Gary's a catcher. I do believe that, but
I just think that he should be talking to Yadier Molina, man.
for what? He's not a free agent.
No. Sanchez should be talking to Yadier Molina.
Oh,
How he stays. You know what I mean? Like, is how long Yadier's been freaking catching, and he's still catching to this day.
to this day.
To this day.
The Angels have Dylan Bundy as their ace, though. Maybe they'll trade for Klubot.
Possibly. I don't know if they got the pieces though, but maybe.
I mean, if nobody's competing with them to get him, then
Sure.
yo, no Yankee news tonight, man. Like nothing, not even a little rumor, nothing. Well, except for the Maldonado thing, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else really.
Well, we did say
Oh, no deferred money for Rendon. The only people that do that deferred shit is the National. They're gonna pay for that shit later on. You know, I'm telling you.
yeah, they are.
When they're fielding freaking AAA team and their salary is like $200 and something million.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know about the first shit, man.
Yeah. At first I'm like, oh, let's do deferrals, but yeah, after you have that person, it's like, sheesh.
Exactly.
Trade Gary for Cole's favorite catcher? No.
Excuse me?
Oh, Brian Cashman. Oh shit, guys, the GOAT.
His generalities about Gerrit Cole. Having said that, Brian, in 2009, you had kind of a franchise-altering hitting CC Sabathia. Does this have that same kind of feel?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's ultimate pitching. That's what I was talking about yesterday. That he was saying, come in and try to get Gerrit Cole to say yes. Slayers on around.
Jeter jokes.
What the hell? Okay. Cashman.
These lead-type starters can really change the trajectory of the franchise in the coming years. So you feel like we have a basic change the trajectory of the franchise in the coming years. So you feel like we have an amazing opportunity to back up and we're trying to take advantage of it. To do so, with the blessing of ownership,
See if we can be successful in that endeavor. An amazing commitment from the Steinbrenner family. When you make a commitment like that, it's not only the performance out on the field, right? You have to know the person that's going to be in your clubhouse. It was some of the ones that were very close on the field.
Well, he's always been a real competitor. He's someone that, kind of built his own George Steinbrenner. He's always been that's why the kids, George's kids love it. He takes a unique personality that turned down his favorite franchise being drafted in the first round. For the New York Yankees back in the day, he was being drafted in the first round. He decided to use the LA, turn down countless opportunities of college, college education, and learned and obviously
Somebody turn off their TV or lower it.
free agency.
Who, me?
Turn the clock back.
Yeah,
Hmm?
you.
No, I gotta listen to him.
No, because then I think because they're hearing a double. Can I mute Christian?
Yeah, it's been here.
I don't know how to do
Don't
that.
worry. I got caption. I got it.
So to speak, because as a starter, you're taking that mound, and you're gonna have to navigate some of these very difficult lineups in the American League, especially. And he's done it all at the highest level with the highest level of success. And now, his coming out party happens to be here in free agency in this particular winter, and that competitive atmosphere is paid for him. So, I think he's wired for New York. I think he's made for New York, but I also think, in fairness, he's made for anywhere. I mean, this is the type of individual that will fit well into that clubhouse. with us, but and anywhere else too at the same stage. So. Brian,
All
I'm
right.
glad you mentioned George Steinbrenner. Obviously, you learned under George, and George believed in stars and marquee names. As this process was unfolding, did it feel like
Angels are still
all
planning
small
to add
marquee names you
significant
had to
starting
pursue?
pitching. Okay.
Well, it's definitely. I mean, again, it's got Steinbrenner written all over it, and
Who, Bumgarner?
it's got the fingerprints
The
of
Angels,
Hal
I don't know.
Steinbrenner and his family, you know, cracking the whip, trying to make this thing happen. So, listen, they've you know, they've basically, moved mountains and had our staff, from myself and our front office and our scouts, all the way through, and Andy Pettit obviously being a part of this effort. He's mobilized us all with the one goal of trying to be successful in securing the player, and that certainly is, part of the Steinbrenner DNA. You target something and you go try to get it, and usually when a Steinbrenner wants something, a Steinbrenner going to get something, and so again, as we're trying to get, cross that finish line and get all boxes checked, and hopefully get to the point where we can get a Yankee hat and a Yankee jersey on at the press conference at some point in Yankee Stadium. Those will be exciting times for our fans and for our players. I mean, so everybody knows what we're trying to do, and they know it's going to impact us in a real positive way. So we got some more steps to take in this process.
Where do you think Mad Bum is going? I don't know.
103 wins last year. When the ink is dry on this contract, you will have acquired the best free agent pitcher on the market.
The Twins.
This year. Are you done, or is there still more work to be done on this roster?
Well, again, with in this operation with the New York Yankees under Steinbrenner watch, it's never done. You're always trying to figure out ways to improve the present, and then make sure you're in a position to navigate the future. So, we're operating on all levels, and so even though obviously the prime focus and the very public
Enjoy your dinner.
all around the world, it doesn't mean we're not having sidebars with a lot of other people, both clubs and player agents alike. So, listen, there's a lot of great players, some of which are former players that are currently in free agency, like a Brett Gardner, and and obviously a number of the other guys that we have here, Dylan Betances and Romine, and maybe amongst that, looks like Dini's come off the board, but
Maybe.
a lot of great players are in the marketplace, and then players in the trade market too. So it's my job to make sure I get all the information, collect it, and make some recommendations and share it with ownership and then plot a course.
Brian, with Dini off the board, gone to the Phillies, going to be some changes in that infield. Are you comfortable, though, with the infielders you have, or do you look like you need to maybe add somebody, a veteran guy, etc.?
Definitely comfortable with who we've got, with Glaber and Estrada and Tyler Wade at the very least for shortstop, and then the DJ LeMay.
Need a new batting coach? We swing.
At third,
Did you watch the offense all year?
at all. Yeah, so
If you watch the offense all year, then you wouldn't say that.
obviously playing around with.
Links 272. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pinstripe Strong Army. Salute.
You didn't have Severino for most of last season. You now will presumably have a healthy Severino. You'll have Cole right above him. How does the 2020 team not perform better than the 2019 team? You seem.
What do you mean perform better?
Well, obviously it'd go a long way. I mean, you can never guarantee. It's the one thing in this sport we learned it, firsthand last year more than any team in the game's history. That injuries are a part of the game, and so you can't count on everybody being available at the same time or at all the time. So, but certainly dreaming upon a rotation of healthy, import of a Cole, a Severino, a Tanaka, a Paxton, whatever order you want to put them in, and then obviously you still have a half, and then you got Montgomery and all those other guys, and then how do you deploy the bullpen? When do you want to deploy the bullpen? These are going to be exciting, fun opportunities. And if the players perform up to the abilities, which is hard in this crazy game of baseball, on a consistent basis, I think we'll have a legit shot to take another run at the American League East title at the very least, and at the very most, a world championship.
Brian, when you were speaking about the infield, you mentioned Urshela and Andujar. How do you view third base right now? Is Urshela your
He mentioned them. That's
or is that going to be
What happened?
more of a
He mentioned them. That means they're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Certainly, I would say.
Well, Andujar, he's a future
Horse business
trade.
like a race. The favorite clearly is Gio Urshela. I think it's his position now to lose. Just
Right.
like last year, it was Andujar's position. But anybody's in a competition can have the job taken away from them over time. So Gio's job is to come in and reinforce what he was last year, and Andujar's job is to come in and say, hey, that was my gig 2 years ago. And
Sounds like that position's up for sale.
Take it.
Sounds like The way Cashman's talking about it, he's like,
more about and create some flexibility. And that
I wouldn't doubt it. Right after this press conference, he gets off. He already traded for Bryant.
Let's take a look at what it looks like.
Facts.
Let's take a look like what it looks like.
How does he say this shit with a straight face?
He's the third baseman.
Well, you know, sometimes cucumber tastes better pickle. What?
This roster is
Huh? What?
Yeah.
when we had Soriano pushing up through the minor leagues, you had Derek Jeter at short, we had Knobloch at second, and eventually moved Knobloch to left. But we had to find a way to get Soriano's bat in that lineup, and it took his journey into left field for a little, first shortstop when DJ was hurt for a while with his hamstring or groin. Then he wound up in left field, learning the position on the run, then converting to second base for a while. And so, bottom line, if you're really good, you got to find a way to get the player in the lineup. And so, and Andujar's really good. So, it's a great problem to have. We just don't know how we're going to navigate it just yet.
Well, Brian, good luck with everything else you're working on. Happy holidays, and we'll see you again.
That's all the questions you're gonna ask him?
All right, we're going to take a quick break here.
Trash questions.
The winter meetings, more on Gerrit Cole right after this.
You gotta ask him something, man. Come on, man. What is this?
They asked him exactly what they asked him before he signed Cole.
Exactly.
Same question.
Yeah. What do you think about Gerrit Cole? Like the same shit.
Hey, Cashman, we're just going to remix the questions real quick, all right?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Oh. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off pretty soon.
Hey, yo.
Hop off now.
No, I don't care about Rendon deal.
Yeah, I don't really.
If only every fan base was like this.
Was like what?
Imagine me telling the Angels fan, no, you're not going to sign Rendon. Rendon's heart is not in Anaheim.
Oh my
I don't know why people care so much, B. I don't
know.
understand. I don't understand.
Can we get Castillo?
Why? They just signed See, the thing with Castillo, they just signed Moustakas.
Ooh, the Reds, right?
Yeah, 64, 4 mil. I mean, for 4 years, 64 mil.
Okay.
Why would they trade their...
All right, I'll take Noah.
Why would they trade Luis Castillo?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just don't see it. Unless they feel they could get a crazy ass deal, and I just don't see it. Man.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. I left the clothes in the dry clothes. All right, guys. I'm about to hop off right now.
Peace out, my peoples.
Yeah, thank you guys so
Pinstripe
much
strong.
for joining. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate all that shit.
About to go watch NXT real quick.
About to go watch freaking Clone Wars.
NXT.
That show was so good. Anyway, guys, I always say keep your pinstripes on, pinstripes strong. Let's go Yankees. Enjoy your dinner.
Catch us on Twitter.
Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your
Mil.
dinner.
A mil.
Enjoy your dinner.
A mil.
Dinner. All right, y'all.
Ayo.
Peace. 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 Peace.